Michael, must be good to be back out there on the field after missing the last three, and a good career milestone for you, a good win over Keighley and career appearance 350.
Yeah, definitely. Good to be back out there with the boys. Obviously I had a little bit of a niggle going into round one, so I missed the last two games, but great to be back out there today. Obviously a big milestone for myself, something I'm really proud of, and yeah, just the main thing was just getting the win and getting ourselves in the hat for the next round, so yeah, no, happy with that.
As captain of the club, how do you assess that performance today?
Yeah, lots to improve on. We made it a lot harder work than it needed to be. I think as discipline, something we're going to definitely have to improve on, especially when we start to play these teams at a top end of the championship we want to compete with, because we just put ourselves under way too much pressure. We did way too much defending in the first half than what we needed to do. So yeah, we'll learn lessons and we'll keep improving as we go. But the main thing was coming away with a win in a cup game. It's good to win scrappy at times.
It's always a tough place to come, more so when it's a Keighley Bradford derby. You know exactly what type of game you're going to get.
100%. We knew this was their pretty much grand final for the season. They're not probably going to get another crack at the Championship Club this year, and obviously Bradford derby, we knew their owner would give them massive win pay and stuff like that for trying to beat us, so we knew they were going to come out, they were going to be pumped full of energy, so we knew we had to match that, so we knew it was going to be a hostile environment, and I think the boys did good. I think this is real good prep for the season. We're getting different types of games, and we had to work for 80 minutes there. I don't think we've had to do that so far in these first two games, so it was good for us to have that, and we'll improve.
Just on that sort of mental focus aspect of the Bulls' performance, obviously you can't be out there on the field for the full 80 minutes.
Yeah.
What do you put that down to, Michael, in terms of when you're having to defend 5 sets of 6 because of penalty set restarts?
Yeah, it's just a bit of smarts. It takes a while for the penalty to drop sometimes, but it's something we're working on, something we're identifying in video every single week that we need to clean up, and when we do it, we'll challenge anybody. And we'll put a score on some teams. I think if we were a little bit more disciplined today, we'd have put 50 on these guys, to be fair, because this game plan was working. We were beating them, playing quick round the middle, and then we were picking them off. So yeah, just that discipline and consistency for us. That's one of the things we spoke about coming into the year. If we get that, then we'll be challenging at the top of the table.
Eamon O'Carroll's just said the 4 minutes before half time and the 4 minutes directly after, where Bradford scored 4 tries and 20 points, is, you know, the best 8 minutes of Bradford's season today.
Yeah.
Is that what moving forward is going to be like, Michael? This is what we need to try and do, not get drawn into sort of grubby, you know, messing around at the play of the ball, the ruck, you know, when we play, you know, with that mental focus, that direct sort of attitude, we can prove we can score points.
100%, yeah. I think we just played. We played how we practiced basically in that period. We played how we practiced, what we practiced to do all week. Play quick around the middle on these guys, and then it's half back to pick them off when we leave people on the floor. So yeah, I think it's just nailing that repetition, and then hopefully we'll take that into the games next week, because we've got a big month. The big games are coming thick and fast. Really, we've got a big start to the league, and then obviously we've got a big cup game next week, and then a quarter-final. So yeah, we'll improve. We'll look at the video on Tuesday, look to improve and take it into witness next week.
And I'm guessing a positive has been that defence, not just this afternoon, but in those games against North Wales and obviously Dewsbury, where you know the discipline in defence and giving the penalties. You know, you have proven that you can defend and repel those attacks.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a lot of resilience in his defence, and we've got a group that works really hard for each other. We don't quit. We work for everything, to be fair, and it's something we pride ourselves on. We want to be one of the best defensive teams, if not the best in the competition this year. So, and that is something that will put us in good stead. So yeah, working hard and defending really well is something that we pride ourselves on in every game.
Just your thoughts on young Aidan McGowan, obviously a former Huddersfield teammate on loan. He's really taken a shine at Bradford.
Yeah, he is. I've known Aidan since he came into the Huddersfield setup, so a fair few years now, and he's a great professional. He's a good young lad. He's willing to learn. He works really hard on his game. You'll see him out there in training after everybody, working on catching his high balls, perfecting his passes and things like that. So yeah, I think he'll go from strength to strength for us this year. Someone we needed, obviously losing Tom this year, unfortunately. So yeah, Aidan's definitely stepping up to the mark and filling that void for us at the moment.
And just finally, Michael, from the first game back, your body feel great? raring to go?
Yeah, body felt good, definitely. Obviously I want to improve on my performances and keep getting better, but yeah, it was just good to get a good 50-60 minutes under my belt there and get the win, and obviously a big milestone for myself and the family here watching today is something I'm really happy about. So yeah, next week I hope to improve and keep playing even better.
Sure.
No worries.
Like we were saying about this, people saw this as a grand final.
Yeah.
I feel lots of supporters here would have been here last year.
Yes.
You know, not so many of the players, but there's still, it was an embarrassing afternoon. I mean, was that talked about?
Yes, it was spoke about in the week. I was here last year, but I didn't play. I was injured at that time, and yeah, we spoke about that day, and we spoke about how we got ambushed a little bit. A lot of players in that squad had not played here before, so they'd not experienced the crowd, the noise, the slope. The changing rooms are tiny. And there's a lot of things, and there's a lot of excuses that you can make up for performing poor on this at this ground, and we did that last year. And this week, on Tuesday, the start of the week, we spoke about no excuse mentality. We're going to go there and we're going to perform. We know what it's going to be like. We know it's going to be loud. We know there's going to be a hill. The fans are posted on you. It's noisy. Things like that. We're going to put all that aside, and we're going to show up and we'll play well. I think the boys, we did that in patches, and we did enough to get the win.
In terms of the bigger picture, building up to the season, a game like this is very useful, because you don't want to blow out here.
100%, that's what I mean. So some teams have been beating teams by 80, 100 points. We don't want that. This has been a tough, competitive game, to be fair, right down to the last 10 minutes. So that'll put us in good stead going into the season. We've got a tough start to the year. I think we're playing 4 of the top 6 from last year. So this game will put us in good stead for those.
Very briefly about that start. I mean, is it good to be playing, or something for hitters straight off?
Yeah, I reckon so. Gives you a chance to get to catch them early in the season, but we're confident. We're playing well, and we'll keep building every week. And I think as long as we continue to do that, we'll be fine going into those games.